So after many revisions, I just kept cutting off the cardboard, and as you can see, it lines up way more perfect, has the curves that I need. There is still a tiny gap here, but you kind of like, when you pull it back, it kind of closes it up. Of course it's cardboard, so it could be way different, but I mean, that little subtle difference is kind of nothing to me, you know, so, but lines up really good, exactly how I want it. Now remember, it's the same thing on the other side, so just come here and kind of line it up and should fit the same for the most part. It's cardboard, so it's gonna fit a little bit different. It's kind of crooked. Kind of hard to do this with my left hand, but there it is. Those little gaps, probably gonna put sealer on them anyways, so there it is. That looks pretty good. It's just really hard to kind of mimic these curves with cardboard because it goes a little bit lower on certain points. The curve is like really weird, so it's just very hard to mimic all this. If there's a better way out there to do this, of course do it that way, but this is the way I'm doing it. So let me go ahead and trace this onto the carbon fiber, and we're gonna go ahead and cut it up. All right, so I just finished cutting them. Very ugly cut, obviously, but I'm gonna show you what I use to cut it. Usually I use a saw, like a this type. Let me see what I have here. So I would use something like this, but my blade really isn't in the best shape, and I don't feel like going to go get one. So I just went ahead and used these metal cutters. Now I tested it first before I did it, so I cut a little piece. I saw that it was solid enough and didn't like crack the carbon, so I was like, let me just go ahead and do it. And that's why they're not so perfect, but I cut right outside that line, and now I can go ahead and just use this grinder. So there it is. I'm happy with the fit. I wish that corner was a little bit longer, but I don't have any more carbon fiber to fix that, so whatever. You can't really see that little gap anyways. I'm probably gonna put some kind of sealant there, so either way you're just not gonna see it. But as far as the curvature and everything else, looks really good. Sorry if my voice sounds muffled, I'm wearing the mask, but this side came out good too. I just gotta pick it up a little bit, and you can see that that one too looked really good. Better than the other side, if you ask me. But overall, they both look really good. You can see from a distance that they look, you know, OEM, I want to say. So here I did the drawings and where I'm going to put the screws. As you can see, some of these are really close to the edge, and these bolt holes are going to be fairly big. So if you feel like it is going to be just way too big, then move it right on over. I still don't think this is a straight line, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that and then put the bolts. So I'll probably drill this a little bit over, knowing that this is a little bit more this way. It doesn't look weird or off. So let me go ahead and start drilling now. So here is the first set that I made, or the first one that I made, not first set, but as you can see, this is what I mean by them being screwed on. You can just screw them on. They are sealed already, how I showed before. And just look how beautiful that looks. The carbon fiber, genuine carbon fiber too, not something fake or anything. Always save your spare of stuff that you're cutting out. I got this from the ends of my spoiler over there that I had extra of, and I was like, I might have to use this one day. And one day I thought, oh, I want to make some new of these, and I was like, I got spare carbon fiber, perfect. And I just had enough to make these, and I'm very excited how this came out. So I finished the Foglights, guys. Here they are in all their glory, and I'm gonna show you each one right now and how they came out. But look at them, super flush. The little LEDs look perfect. You can see how flat they are to the carbon fiber. I love the anodized black ring around the lights. Perfect, because they do come in different colors like chrome, red, green, so you can pick and choose. The carbon fiber, I know when the sun hits it, it's gonna look amazing, it's gonna pop. right now, like if you were like not hit it from a certain angle, like it's gonna be like dark, like it's gonna look black. Here's the other one, and you can see right there, these also looks amazing all together in one shot. So the other day I was gonna use a button to pretty much turn on these fog lights, and I set up all the relays and everything, and I must have done something wrong, but it didn't work. I also did not connect it straight to the battery, so that could also be a thing, that I didn't run enough wire to reach the battery, so I just didn't bother. But you know what, I said whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and run it to the day light running lights, and I have the plug here somewhere hidden. I'll find it in a bit. Oh, here it is. So let me take it out from here real quick. So here's the plug. I kind of have it really high up here just because I had nowhere to put it. But I'm gonna connect another plug to this, and I'll show you the end result once I do weld it or solder it all back on. But right now what I'm doing is cutting the wires up. Gonna put all the reds together, then I'm gonna put the plug on there and make it work as one unit. So all the reds are gonna be together. That's gonna make one plug, one terminal, and then all the blacks together in one terminal, and I'll solder all that together, and it should be pretty solid grounding. So I think we'll be fine. So these are the plugs I use. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the one I haven't used. I have used these because those are the type of plugs that it is. The only plug we won't be using is this middle one. I just couldn't find one where it was a 2-socket one. So I'm sure you can just remove that wire if you wanted to. I left it on there. I really don't care, because you never know, you might need it one day. But here is the finished product. I wired all the red wires together, all the black wires together on this, and then connected it to the one red plug that would match with this other plug, and then the black, and so on. So now you have a proper plug that you can disconnect the fog lights like normal. So the only problem is that I'm gonna go ahead and show you what the problem is. But technically the fog lights, you can't turn them off. So I'll show you right now. So when the switch is off, obviously, like, it's gonna be off, right? So that's not what I mean. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how this would work. So this is the first turn. So this would be just the fog lights on their own. So pretty much day running lights. So I don't have them installed here, so that's why I was like, you know what, I'll connect it to the fog lights for now. But here they are. And now that I see them, they look like different colored lights, and I think that's just the people who sent it probably sent it wrong. So whatever, I don't care. Besides that, I can replace all that. That doesn't matter to me. Next is, so here they are. Now the next problem is, if you even consider this a problem, I think I do consider a problem. So when you turn on the headlight, the next problem is they stay on. And also I do have a wrong light here, so that actually is wrong. That's my fault. I'll change that one day. But they all stay on, and that's kind of not what I wanted, but what are you gonna do about it, right? So for now, I'm gonna leave it like this until I can go and get a further thought about it and read a couple forms and stuff, and kind of see how I can connect it to a button. And how I told you, I created the whole relay harness, but it just didn't work. So, and what I wanted to do was connect it to this cruise control button, because I have no use for it. So it would have been perfect on and off. I'm pretty sure I can still do that, but I'll figure out a way. But just in case you guys wanted to figure out a way to do these fog lights how I did them right now with the day running lights, is that way. You can just, if you have them installed to the side marker here, then just wire it into the side marker. You kind of have no choice but to do it that way, or find a way to kind of make it 3 plugs or whatever you want so you can look nicer. So that's what I wanted. I just wanted it to be a nice fit, easy. As you can see, I did that by buying this plug, The 2 plugs are here. Obviously, I'll run it through here so it doesn't like run this low. But all this is nice and neat. Has the heat shrink. And now the day I want to take off the fog lights or the front bumper or anything, I just disconnect it and we're good. So that's kind of like, I just wanted a clean look. Even though I know all this doesn't look as clean, it's whatever. So now this is done, I'm gonna go move on to the other side. I won't be showing that, but I just wanted to show you the process and show you how it looks turned on, and the different switches, what they do, and how it works. So hopefully this helps you guys and you can figure out a way to make it your own. And maybe I know they sell the Foglight wiring kit with the relays and everything, but I wanted to make it myself. It would have been cheaper. I had relays laying around, I had wire laying around, so I must have gone like I'm sure I'm one step wrong to make the button work. So for now, this will do. I don't mind it. I don't mind having the fog lights and the headlights on. I do mind the different colors, but I'll deal with that later. But thank you guys. Please like and subscribe, and we'll move on to the next video.